So about around this time, a lot of Americans are probably going to school, and probably a lot of countries are also going to school this time of year. So yeah, everyone hates this time of year because school is starting, because everyone loves summer because the school system is kind of inefficient. I mean, you could tell because I'm 18 years old and I'm still stuttering my words. Very embarrassing, but I'm just giving out a point. Anyway, let's talk about my school stories. And yes, this is a full-blown series. I am tired of just doing this 5-streak fiasco, and I just want to focus on one thing, focus on another, and yeah, the things will still be there. I guess you could just say that they're pilots in my video selection. So, welcome to Zolt's first and new series, Zerka Talks. Well, I'm actually going to talk about my first grade experience. This series is mostly about me talking about, story times or reviewing video games or really talking about other stuff. So, yeah. Let's get to it. So, let's talk about my time in first grade. Great. Also, I just got a stuffy nose, so isn't that fun? Alright. The first grade started out as really my early grades. I was scared at first, but not too scared. Actually, I don't think I was ever scared going to school. I think I was just going in expecting it to be a trip, I guess. So I got to my classroom. It's only one classroom, and since it's first grade, we did not have any chosen classes. We just had a regular maths, science, English, and social studies with that special in the end. Also lunch and recess, so that's crazy. Weird thing is that in the middle of the year, it went from having lunch first and then recess second, but then it turned to recess first and then lunch last for some reason. It was so weird. Anyway, I was a devilish kid back then. I think I still got some evil in me still. So, I did a lot of wrong things. Alright. So first I actually cutted a girl's hair with scissors, and when she went to bitch about it to the teacher, I pretended I was talking to someone, and I got caught. I think I just got sent home that day, or sent to the principals, I guess. This is actually, the school I went to was called Dixon Elementary, and it was the first and only school I went to, really, because this was then that my mom's life changed and we moved out. So yeah. I guess I could tell you about the subjects. In math, I didn't really do much, except all I did was draw on my worksheet, my math worksheet and stuff, and that was, I'd rather be doing that than the math project and stuff. I would just procrastinate by just drawing on the freaking worksheet. I just hate when we have math homework and just I love having 3 pieces of crap for homework, but now all my homework's online now, so that's fine. But this is ridiculous. 3 pages of homework? BS. Anyway, one time I accidentally wrote my name wrong, so my name is actually Gage, as you see in my show's credits. But instead of writing it as Gage, on this last E of my name, I put an A, so people called me Lady Gaga. What the heck? Fun fact, at a wedding I was dancing to Lady Gaga with my mom and I broke my glasses, so that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I was known as Lady Gaga. Well, some people actually called me Gentleman Gaga. Thank you. Were pronouns that important in 2010? No? Well, good. Because when people called me Lady Gaga, I wasn't bitching. Okay. Sorry, no disrespect for people with different pronouns. It's hard for me to understand them, that's all. I don't think I'm being homophobic by just not understanding them. I will understand myself, I will educate myself. But don't be petty when I misgender you by accidentally. I'm looking at you, one in the audience. Okay, sorry. Alright, in science, I didn't remember much. I think we grew plants, but screw that. I don't want to grow plants, I want to play with my freaking toys on the Wii. When we do reading, I just look at the book and stuff, and apparently I cause so much havoc. Like, I think I remember reading a book throwing a book at someone, that I got my own personal square to read in. Yay, I feel special. I don't get to read wherever I want, I get to have my own special square. This is how evil I was back then. So yeah, you can tell how good I was at school. I don't even know how I passed, to be completely honest. Well, then again, back then you didn't really have to pass on the grade until it was 5th grade. But now if you fail 1st grade, guess what? You get to do it again. Fuck this government. Oh look, the cops are here. Oh, I'm gonna get shot at. I'm still alive. Alright. For Christmas time, we actually watched the Polar Express. I don't know how the teacher let me into the thing because I was misbehaving a lot. But we set up the chairs like it was a train, and the teacher came and gave us snacks, and then she gave me a bad glare because I was the bad kid in school. Look, I'm sorry for being the bad kid, but can't you see that I'm going to blame my disabilities here? I have ADD and ODD, so keep that in mind, dumbass. Okay, calling my teacher a dumbass is kind of unfair because I went to college for this. And I'm going to college right now for film directing, so when I become more famous than her, she's going to be kissing my knees. Okay, that's a bit arrogant. So yeah, watching Polar Express while being on the chairs like the Polar Express, it was pretty cool. I mean, does anyone remember? I mean, of course a lot of people remember the Polar Express. Polar Express is known for the story, I think, but it's also known because the animation looks superhuman realistic that people thought this was live action. It's not, it's animated. I mean, I can clearly tell that because I mean, just look at it. Like seriously, you don't. What? How can you see this and say that's live action? Then again, they all look like Mark Zuckerberg, so I can see why. For the special classes, screw them, really. I mean, music wasn't really music, it was just us doing dance routines, which we actually did a Christmas concert, and that was fine, I guess. I did get a pillow pet for Christmas that year, so that was fine. I also got the penguin, and I really wanted it, and I still have it in my room actually. But for the Christmas concert, I don't even know what I did. I forgot what song it was. I think it was something about the rooftop screaming, oh, wait, no, that was Guitar Hero World Tour. Something about going on the rooftops and stuff. We sang and danced a Christmas song, alright? I don't care, really. Alright, and then one is gym. We play this thing called Pac-Man Tag, which is a really unique version of tag. We have to stay on the lines of the basketball court, and you just gotta not get caught. You know, like the game Pac-Man. I thought it was very unique, and I knew what Pac-Man was back then. I just didn't play it, but it was fun. Next we got art. Fuck art. I mean, I love, drawing now, but art class for me in school, it's literally just being creative with a huge set of rules, and I do not like that. Rules do not exist in my world. That's why everything's falling apart. Alright, and then we got computers, which after I'm done with my stuff, I usually sneak around and get some, and go on the PBS website because they have some pretty good games then. Look, I was 1st grade. I likes PBS Kids, but for some reason we didn't have cable even though we were poor back then. Like, what the heck? This is the only first and only year I felt like I was poor, which we were, and we somehow got channels like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Huh. No, I'm not gonna go on a rant saying back in my day we didn't have streaming service because everyone knows that the best streaming service back then and the only streaming service in 2010 was Netflix, and then again I only watched it rarely, especially YouTube, which my mom showed me scary videos and I became the man who I was. Okay, no I wasn't, but when I saw the coffee commercial I thought, what the These stories aren't really going any order. I just, just a bunch of first grade stories, really. That last one was even really related to first grade, really. Anyway, so yeah, I browsed the PBS Kids website. I had my fun, got caught by the teacher, and was sent to the principal's office. Something for that, something that petty. Man, people are just too sensitive nowadays. Like, I'm not even offended by anything. I'm Mexican, and you can shout tacos, drugs, and stuff, and I'll be like, yeah, I know, funny, right? Because I am actually Mexican, and I'm actually British, and I'm not really offended by anything, really. You can call me a chilamale, which is the F word in Spanish. I'll be like, yeah, I know I'm a little chilamale, duh. Alright. Or maybe because I'm just a sarcastic asshole. Alright. A few more stories, and I had fun in recess. I didn't have a lot of friends. All I did is that I went around the jungle gym. I played some basketball with the homies. I remember there was a giant field where we played soccer, and I just sucked because I just couldn't get the ball. So most of the recess was just me running to get the ball. Actually, that's what I did for most of my school days up until high school. I just played a lot of soccer. I mean, soccer is fun. It was amazing. I loved soccer back then. Man, I need to go back to playing some soccer. Even if I I got some goals under my belt. I was praised back then, but yeah. I had no goals this year. Very embarrassing. What was another one? Oh yeah. In field day, I misbehaved so bad that I was sent to where the high schoolers. I was in a K through 12 school anyway. I think it was either a 9th grade or a 10th grade class, or maybe 8th grade class, I don't know. But I was small back then, so I couldn't tell the difference. Anyway, so before this, I was like, why the heck are you bringing up a field day? What is a field day? Anyway, my first grade teacher was scaring back then. Like, what the heck? So yeah, I got booted to the high schoolers, and we played Just Dance, and I was dancing with the hot girls in high school. Get up to my game, scrubs. You're not like me. Man, like seriously, I was just known in school for that. Just playing Just Dance with the hot girls. Well, they're not hot anymore because I'm older, but you know what I mean. They're probably just older than me because, they were in high school. I was in first grade. And we played some Michael Jackson up in here. Also, for some reason, the school owned a Wii, and we had an assembly, and some of us were playing Wii Fit. Wii Fit's a good game. It was just weird. It was Wii's were still the craze back then, even though they were released in like 2008 or 7. And it was 2010, so it was so cool. Like they were, still a fad when my school and my uncles had it. In fact, actually, they got it that Christmas, and we both had Wii Fit on it. It was crazy. It was, oh man, simple times. So we had assembly just for playing Wii Play. I'm not even kidding. At least from what I thought. Another time, oh my gosh. So at this time, Alvin and the Chipmunks 2 was released. I don't know if it was still new then. It came out pretty recently. I think it was in 2011. Anyway, I had an Alvin and the Chipmunk shirt, and in the second movie, they sing to Single Ladies. So when I was in the principal's office, no joke, no freaking joke, the principal asked me if I could sing Single Ladies, so I did, and he let me out early. I'm not even freaking kidding me. Then again, I was in first grade, so I guess that would make sense, and I was in a poor neighborhood, so that makes less sense, but it was funny how I literally got out of going home and getting my phone call, like getting my parents called, for me just to sing Single Ladies. Actually, I was fatherless at the time until I met my stepdad, but you know what I mean. So I literally got out of being phoned home because I sang Single Ladies by Beyonce, or from the Chipmunks movie. Was it sung by Beyonce? I think so. But that was funny. That was a good one. Alright, last story. So for Cinco de Mayo, you know, I'm Mexican and British, but mostly Mexican. I don't know if I'm British, I think I'm more Welsh at that point. Anyway, so I'm Mexican. Alright, so you can make as many taco and drug references, and I'll be like, haha, yeah, we do that sometimes. Though Mexico is a pretty dangerous city. My mom knows. Sorry. So yeah, my mom knows how dangerous Mexico is. I've only been there once as an infant, so I don't know how dangerous Mexico can be. I don't know why I'm explaining Mexico to you guys. You should know it's pretty dangerous sometimes. So yeah, for Cinco de Mayo, we had a nice Mexican feast, and me and this other kid were not invited. Yep, we were not invited. 2011 was a very crazy and eventful year for me, but the fact that my teacher just won't let me in Cinco de Mayo, like, what did I do this time? Is it because I got out of the principal's office for singing I'm a Single Lady while you had a horrible childhood? She probably did, to be completely honest. She was super mean to me, like, I can't tell you how many times she got angry at me for just doing a few things. But either I was just a bad kid, or she was just short-fused. But yeah, there's a lot of kids there. I saw a lot of kids behind me just mocking us. I'm like, what the hell? And yeah, I was angry. And I went home, I threw my backpack out, me and my mom's mattress, and I went to the rooftop and screamed, hey! Okay, no, I did not do that, but I did remember throwing my backpack on my bed. Yeah. I didn't remember my birthday though. I think I was going to be 8 or 7, somewhere around that. And I did have a pretty okay birthday. I mean, I had cupcakes, but my teacher was still pissed at me because, you know, cupcakes and me being happy just makes her, you know, makes her more tempered, I guess, because, you know, then again, it is kind of my fault for, you know, being a kid and just causing trouble. But still, at least I had a good birthday at home. I got myself a room. Didn't get myself, but I got a remote control car, so that was cool. It, you know, flipped and had a wheel on the back. It was amazing. So yeah, just want to throw that in to show you how my teacher kind of still hates me. And yeah, and that was first grade. Sure, it was just a jumbled of stories, and a lot of them wasn't really school related. It was just me remembering the good days. And yeah, but when I got out of those hell gates, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm back. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. So yeah, this series is dedicated to me doing story times, video game reviews, or just extra stuff, you know, for you guys. I think season 1 will probably have 20 to 30 videos, and I might review Guitar Hero next, so see you guys later. No, not Guitar World Tour, Guitar Hero 1. See you guys later, bye!